What's up everybody, I'm Seth Fowler and today we're talking about a topic that's kind of important now that summer's coming along: how to keep your white sneakers clean. Summer is approaching very quickly, which means it's time to break out the fresh kicks. And of course, you know, whenever you're wearing your nice shoes, they're gonna get dirty. So I figured today we'd be doing a video on how to keep your white sneakers looking fresh and clean. And of course, white sneakers are a staple in the summer, so I figured today we should talk about how to keep your white sneakers clean. Thanks so much to Reshoevn8r for sponsoring this video. They're my go-to when it comes to all my sneaker cleaning needs, especially keeping my white sneakers white. They provide pretty much every shoe cleaning product that you would ever need, so definitely make sure to check them out in the link in the description below and use my discount code SETH for 10% off your order. So as I mentioned before, this video is about keeping your white sneakers clean, and that can be really difficult in the summertime when you're out and about all day. For me, it's really tough because I live in the city and pretty much anywhere I go is dirty. I've got people standing on my feet in the subway, I step in a puddle, or stupid stuff always seems to happen to me. I don't know why, but it just does. So what I'm about to show you guys is how I personally keep my white shoes looking white in the summer, or all year round. It doesn't really matter, but it's summertime now, so that's what I'm saying. So as you can see, the shoe that I decided to clean today is the Nike Connect Air Force 1 Low, and this is a shoe I've actually worn around a lot because I didn't know when the Nike Connect drop was gonna be until right before it happened, so I was wearing this pretty much every day. And to be honest, I'm pretty surprised as to how well this is held up just walking around New York all the time. But to be fair, the reason I think it's held up so well is because I've been using the Reshoevn8r water and stain shield. I sprayed this on when I first got the shoe, so I think that really helped keep off some of the dirt. I've actually worn this a lot in the rain, so I've stepped through some puddles, and honestly, it really doesn't look bad. But I'm sure a lot of you guys have already worn your white sneakers, so I'm gonna make this video more about the sneakers that you've worn than shoes that you just got, because if you just bought a pair of sneakers, you can just treat it with the Reshoevn8r water and stain shield and you're pretty much good to go. So because these shoes are worn and do have some scuffs and dirt on them, I'm actually going to clean them before I retreat them with the water and stain shield, just to make sure that they're as bright and white as they can be. So the first thing I'm going to do is actually take out the laces on each shoe. So now that we've got the laces out, what I'm going to do is use the Reshoevn8r Advanced Sneaker Cleaning Solution. So the way this stuff works is you can just mix in a couple drops of this with some water, dip your brush in, and then start cleaning. I personally like to use the Reshoevn8r expandable bowl. And that's mainly because I just like the way it expands. It's just kind of a bowl, to be honest, or like a container. So I'm gonna put in a couple drops. Try not to spill any on myself like I just did. Awesome. And then what I'm gonna do is take this Reshoevn8r all-purpose brush, because I'm gonna go over the entire shoe. I'm just gonna mix it up in some of this water solution and start cleaning. When you start cleaning, it starts foaming, which is a good sign because that's really good at sort of taking out all the deep lodged in dirt. I usually like to start on the sole first and then wash out the brush and then get to the upper later. Or if you prefer, you can start in the upper first and then get to the sole. The reason I don't do them both together is because the sole is usually a lot dirtier than the upper, and a lot of times they'll just start tracking dirt from the sole onto the upper and it just won't get as clean as it could. Now that I've taken care of the sole, I'm going to start scrubbing out the upper. And with leather, you should be fine just using your all-purpose brush, but if you feel more comfortable, you can use the softer brush. Something else I like to do when I'm cleaning the shoe that also helps the shoe keep its shape is use the Reshoevn8r shoe trees and slide them in before I start cleaning, so that when you're scrubbing the toe box, you have some pressure to scrub against and really get a true deep clean. Then once you've scrubbed the shoe down and wiped it off, you should be pretty much good to go. However, if you'd like to take the next step and deep clean the shoe even further, you can get the Reshoevn8r laundry system. And the way that works is you get your sneaker laundry detergent, you get a Reshoevn8r bag that you put the shoes in, and then you run it through the laundry. That'll help get out any stains in the stitching and any stains or dirt that you might have missed when you were cleaning the shoe. But once you're happy with how clean and fresh your sneaker is looking, the next step is to take your Reshoevn8r water and stain shield and start treating the shoe. Before you use the spray, you want to make sure the materials on your shoe are clean and dry. So if you've just finished cleaning your shoe, give it a couple minutes just to dry out before you start spraying it. Next step is to take your shoes outside. Once outside, hold the can upright and spray it about 6 to 8 inches away from the sneaker. You want to apply light and overlapping coats, kind of like you would if you were spray painting something. And then you want your shoes to dry for a minimum of 6 hours before you wear them. Reshoevn8r recommends using multiple light coats on your shoes rather than one heavy layer like I mentioned before. That'll just ensure that every little nook and cranny on the shoe gets full total coverage. The best part about this Reshoevn8r water and stain shield is not only does it work on leather, it also works on nubuck, suede, canvas, and nylon. I've actually been using it on my blank canvas Holly Pharrells, and it's been working great. The shoes still look brand new. Once you've got your shoes treated and sprayed, just lace them up and you're good to go. Doing this to your shoes every couple weeks definitely helps them to stay cleaner for longer. It really depends on how often you wear your sneakers. If you're wearing them every day, you probably want to clean them and spray them more often than not. However, if you're you're only gonna wear them maybe like once a week, you should be good for probably a month or two. It really depends on your use case. There's really no exact science. I would just say treat your shoes whenever you feel like they need them. But guys, that pretty much wraps it up for me today. Thank you so much for watching. Definitely make sure to check out Reshoevn8r in the link in the description below and use the discount code Seth for 10% off your order. Also make sure to drop a comment in the comment section down below letting me know which white sneakers you're planning to wear this summer. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you haven't yet, and I'll see you all in the next one.